Awa
Sergio.
I feel na ye twen say the stories no brain.
Yeah.
Qualifiers in the P.
Yeah, in the qualifiers no.
The na
returning.
Okay.
Nti ene na shasia ochina ebinu nso betwa so. So Sergio, by close of today, likely say some of the countries ebetimi abuki omo sports. Etimi akakoka omo di kan qualify. Sergio, before match day 9, you 2 countries from the continent. Sergio already qualified.
Yeah.
Meka Morocco and Tunisia.
Okay.
Even before match day 9, they've already booked their spots to the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
Sergio, and Kessben betwa Libya.
Okay.
And Kessben, ye nyina be kaya Sergio, that game against Cameroon 1-0 win now munyaye and abua mo open a 4-point gap.
Okay.
So now they're having 19 points and the Cameroonian team is having 15 points. Okay. As a video no. Right. This was how Kessben disciplined the Cameroonian side when Livramento scored the only goal of that game. As a Kessben story is similar to us. Ye nyina call AFCON. Ye nyina with the same group. So ye call the next AFCON. We failed to qualify. Both of us have failed to qualify to the AFCON na Ekobaso Morocco no. But Ebano World Cup qualifiers now Sergio yenyina we are marching on and yenyina 19 points and that is what the Kessben team has done in their group. Coach Bubista has made sure say wetimia maximizing the result no. Out of the 8 games on Mabonu Sergio only 1 game pen on Moluzu. Okay. And that was the first leg 4-1 defeat Almunia against Cameroon. The rest of the games, Omo draw back and Omo winning 6. Okay. That explains to you the reason why Omo 19 points. And so who would have thought say a Kessben team on a Cameroon Bewo group mu our World Cup qualifiers alongside another team like Angola. So nobody will give the Kessben team the chance. Yeah. But Coach Bubista has been able to build a very good side Omo making sure Omo benya that result. Where Livramento, where Montero, Wilson Semedo no Sergio that those guys are marching on. Yes, Aliou Cisse befa Libya team no Sergio is also doing massively well because our results no bad. 14 points out of those 8 games from Mabono. And so they've scored 9 goals and conceded 7. The last 2 games no Sergio they won. They won against Angola away and omo defeat Eswatini. Another game on boy. So let's see whether say they can give Kessben a very good run for their money. Izzadine has been the top scorer for the Libyan team in these qualifiers with 3 goals, supported by Ali Fadel. But I think the Kessben team will seek to push through. In as much as draw good for them, even with defeat, they still have the chance of qualifying because on last game against Eswatini at home. But Kessben what it means say almost secure almost spot 2026 World Cup. And the team Iceland and also called 2018 Russia. Sergio Obeka said Omaya with least amount of population Omoko World Cup because Sergio Kessben no mumuru 600,000 and Ireland are more around Senegal Hobebi I won't you and they are marching on to the World Cup. A win today for them against Libya will make sure say Omobeko into the World Cup now. Ekobasu Egypt also another country almost likely so almost betimia qualify. Their last game against Burkina Faso, it ended in a goalless draw at the 4th August Stadium, Kathout. Because you've been there before when you went to do commentary between Ghana and Burkina. Qualifiers for 2006 World Cup. That Sergio more renovated stadium. And Kama, Ibrahim Traore. Yes, Stadium Nini. Wow. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Ouagadougou no.
Massive improvement.
Sergio, Omo year renovation I see. Okay, so at the point in Burkina, CAF and FIFA doesn't give them the opportunity to play home. So they do maybe qualify somebody come Morocco and some of the other countries. But Ibrahim Traore say or person making sure say CAF accept your stadium. So that's the reason why they made that massive renovation. And pitch now come where the stands, everybody everywhere is clear. And Sergio, if in as much as Egypt for no 8 minya goalless draw and no ma Egypt for no enya 5-point difference. So Egypt is also having 20 points. Almost a win for them today against Djibouti. ebe hu Egypt say almost so ebe ko the 2026 World Cup now baso no. So I fancy Egypt beating Djibouti. Djibouti is not a big side. I obeka say ombetimi Egypt. Unfortunately for Egypt, Omar Marmoush any around due to injury. Okonyaye ewo Manchester City. That's the only negative news for Egypt ewo omo World Cup qualifiers omo. But with Mohamed Salah, with the likes of Mohamed Mustafa and also Oka Ali Fatimo Omo back within the setup no, I feel say the Egyptians team will be able to make it through. They had a disappointing AFCON. Rui Vitória Bayano in a group with the likes of Ghana, Cape Verde, and Mozambique. After the round 16, DR Congo Mufrim, so Mopamo Rui Vitória. But when they brought on board Hussam Hassan, their legend, said, "Yo, Watimia Juma." And within the qualifiers, you know, we're making sure say Egypt are returning back into the World Cup, and I'm very confident saying Omobenya that win against Egypt, Omobenya that win against Djibouti, despite missing out the last World Cup in Qatar 2022. This time around, I see Egypt also going through. So one game and so be catching my attention within our group. That is Comoros, Madagascar.
Okay,
and also it was strong bearing on our group because Madagascar was 16 out that second behind Ghana, and of course we Madagascar so Comoros so was 15 points out also other Madagascar chi.
Okay,
so Madagascar ni 2 games are kanyina away games or Comoros we awasa ko Mali so at the 4th on the group with 12 points. Mali can't qualify directly, but Mali can get second place spot depending on the results. Omone Chad bebo, and of course Omone Madagascar bebo in the last game. So Madagascar, omo chances of qualifying is becoming slim because omo 2 games in away. Comoros also enable the 2 toughest games within the group.
Okay.
2 games in Akano because obo Madagascar or danenim. Obo we ya oba Ghana. Ewakra, no only Black Stars ababebo.
Okay.
So a win for Comoros today will ensure Black Stars qualification if we defeat Central Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Comoros eshe Madagascar obeba 18.
About 18.
Yenso eshe Central Africa ebeko 22. So aka last game pe.
Okay.
Maximum points are Comoros bet me 21.
Okay. Okay.
Even if we lose against them our last game, by that time we've already qualified. So a win today for Black Stars with a draw or win for Comoros, what it means is the Black Stars have secured our 5th World Cup.
Madagascar winning.
Madagascar winning. Madagascar beba 19. Madagascar beba 19. So now cut the last game between Yeni Comoros.
Okay.
So Madagascar will hope say be lose against Comoros. No Musa Shemali and Sana goal difference near Babe check it because FIFA they check it goals 7 points here. So in that event we in Madagascar were 22-22 you be check it the goals no.
Okay.
So if the goals near pair and Sana by head to head and so you were ahead of them because we defeated them 1-0 ewo babayara and no na inaki e share ni first Black Stars goal no Edima Ghana and of course yesako show mo 3-0 ewo Morocco near Thomas Partey enya brace Emma Mohammed Kudusun so enya abakono. So say our destiny is in our own hands.
Okay.
And a game no ye winning not 2 results I beba within that game Madagascar and Comoros bebono. Either a win for Comoros or draw will ensure say Black Stars ebenya 5th World Cup appearance. And say Kobane sa a 5 consecutive World Cup, 6 consecutive. Ya Messi bakope.
Okay.
Because in that instance, it will be only Black Stars on Kwan wako 5 of the 6 World Cup tournaments ayako between Germany 2006 to 2026 World Cup no. Because countries like Cameroon, some of them missed in between. Nigeria missed some of them. Egypt, Algeria, and the like. So, Sergio, I'm seeing Black Stars 5th World Cup appearance after the close of today. Sergio, and under 20 World Cup, no, it was so around 16. No, Ashas here host Chile, Etna or Emma, Mexico, Eshomo by 4 goals to 1. So that was how it happened. Chile, even within the group stages, Nankasa no more disappointing. To me opportunity go through to the next stage, but they met a toughest opposition in the shape of Mexico. So the Mexican team were too difficult for the Chilean team to manage. So Mexico has done it, and they've now progressed into the quarterfinals. And of course, Spain also Ukraine by 1 goal to 0, and also Spain are reached to the quarterfinals. And then 2 of the African nations no be remune Nigeria will be playing against Argentina. Okay. And of course, Yebenya South Africa so also be Colombia. Yenhwe what these two countries can offer. Whether say omobetimi anya opportunity and make it into the next stage. Ekobanesa at least one or two of them making a pending the other game of Morocco so any South Korea bono. So that is how it's been unfolding with the Under-20 FIFA World Cup now. So
Chile is out.
So Chile is out, yeah. What? They're out. Defend host nation. Yeah. Oh, out. 4-1 against Mexico. And another game more difficult, mama. Even the last group game against Egypt, they lost. They lost, but they had opportunity of being among the top 10 teams now. Opportunity. Mexican team is a very strong side because no more one probably the group of their far a course what tournament because in a group with Morocco, Spain, Brazil, Mexico, and Brazil cry anyway within that group. So Mexico are true, and of course Spain also are true. And then say Nigeria and South Africa so make Africa prouder by making it into the next stage of the competition, also by quarterfinals of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup tournament. And I said, Chile.
The friendlies, time there, Colombia, Argentina, Colombia, South Africa, Nigeria, Argentina.
Ningina is 7:30.
Because this is a game and Argentina, Nigeria. Yes. Kotoko Go Stars. Kotoko Go Stars watch. Yes. Hard dream, but I don't see the Awal, you can't call anymore.